we're ready to get started our meeting tonight. Let's start by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we get started, there's a sign-up sheet if everybody would like to speak, and there's also an agenda. The agenda tonight is for a reorganization meeting only. We are not conducting a business meeting tonight. So it's strictly related to the reorganization of officials for the township. Okay, thank you, Ben. So to get started here tonight, we need to select a temporary chairperson. Does anybody want to make a motion to a temporary chairperson?
I think she has to do that.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah. You can make the motion
Mm-hmm.
for me to be
Yes, I'll
temporary
second
chairperson.
it.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got a motion to nominate Polly as a temporary chairperson. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. Polly, you're up.
Okay. So we would like to elect a chairman for the Board of Supervisors. I would like to entertain a motion to open that position up. Anybody want to also second that motion?
I want to nominate.
Just to open up the position to elect a chairperson.
Yes, I will make a motion for
All
that.
right. So now that we have it on the table, so for I would like to suggest that Jerry Davis be the chairperson for this board.
We'll second that.
Second.
Any agreement to that? I would say aye.
Aye.
Yes.
Okay.
All agree?
Aye.
Okay, ayes have it. Thank you, Polly.
You're welcome, Jerry.
Next, we're going to appoint the position for a vice chairperson, and I'd like to nominate Polly Hartman. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. Next on the agenda here is, we have a resignation letter here. I want to read it to the Board of Supervisors of Windsor Township. For various personal reasons, I've decided to resign from my elected position as Township Supervisor, appointed positions of Township Secretary, Treasurer, and Planning Commission Secretary. My effective date of resignation will be December 31st, 2025. Signed by Craig Long. So we want to thank Craig for all of his years of service, for what he's done for the township. And so that opens this up that we need to appoint a new supervisor. And I'd like to make a motion that we nominate George Rakowski for that position. Do I have a second?
I would second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. We would like to swear George in. Do we have our,
Yes, we do. We
you
have.
do? Oh, right there you are. Okay, hide in the corner.
She's her highness. I'm not sure what you call it.
Your Honor?
Your Honor.
Is that your title?
It works too.
You're going to put a robe on.
George? Okay.
Okay?
I need to sign.
You go for it.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to put your left hand on the Bible, raise your right one, and repeat after me, okay? I state your name,
I, Jimmy Orkowski,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
I will support, obey, and
the
defend
Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties
and that I will discharge the duties
of Township Supervisor
of Township Supervisor
in Windsor Township, Berks County.
in Windsor Township, Berks County.
Recording in progress.
With fidelity.
Okay, you are officially stuck, okay?
What was that word you used?
I use that when I do weddings too. I'm like, okay, now you're officially stuck with each other. Okay, I try to have my work sense of humor.
I think he had a drink before he started talking. Maybe a few.
No judgment zone, that's all good. All right, you are official there, young man.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, George, good job. Thank you so much. Next, we'd like to move to appoint a secretary treasurer. Do I have any suggestions?
To appoint Jenny Wallinger as Secretary Treasurer.
Do we have a
I would
second?
second
All in favor, say aye.
it. Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Next on the list, if you're following along, is item number 7. I'd like to make a motion that the following people are to be authorized check signers on the M&T checking accounts. And that would be myself, Hartman, Rogoski, and Jennifer Watzel Bonzer. Do I have a second on that motion?
I'll second.
that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Number 8 is the appointment of roadmaster. I'd like to make a motion that we reappoint Ben Sonnen as roadmaster. Do we have a second?
I'll second
I'll second that.
No, leave that in pencil,
All in favor, say aye.
it. Aye.
Okay.
because I have questions about the new job duties and the salary, so.
Okay. We will take that up at the end of the meeting, okay? Okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Next on the list is the appointment of the Code Enforcement Agency. I'd like to make a motion that we implement RNW Inspection LLC as the Code Enforcement Agency going forward. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next on the list is the approval of fees, which I'll pass here for everybody to see. This is what the fee schedule is for that party.
This-
Okay? Okay, and we'll place that into the record then.
Okay.
Number 10 is an appointment of a zoning officer. And that would be Ryan Westner. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries for Ryan Westner. Number 11 on the list is, we need to make a motion to adopt an assistant zoning officer.
I'll make a motion that we appoint as Assistant Zoning Officer Matt Davenport.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. Number 13, 12, appointment of solicitor for the Board of Supervisors. I'll make the motion that we appoint Masano and Bradley as the Board of Supervisors solicitor going forward. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Number 13, we want to appoint a solicitor for the Planning Commission, and I'll make a motion that we appoint Masano Bradley again. Do I have a second for that motion?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, ayes have it. Next is the adoption of the fees for that firm. And, right there's the fee. Here's the fee. Okay, we'll place that into the record. Number 14 on the list is the appointment of a solicitor for the zoning hearing board. At this point, with the most recent changes in the last week, we will need to determine that in a week or so. We don't have that position in place today. So that's going to get tabled till the next meeting. Number 15 is the appointment of zoning hearing board and planning commission members. I'd like to make a motion that we reappoint Scott Thren to the zoning hearing board.
I'll second it.
You second that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Guys have it. We also have a position open to replace George Rakowski here. And again, due to the recent changes, that will be tabled to the next meeting. Under the planning commission, I'd like to make a motion, we reappoint Kyle Hunsberger as the alternative planning commission. Do I have a second?
I second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Number 16, I'd like to make a motion that we appoint the deputy tax collector, and that would be a reappointment of Deborah Heckman. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next, we need to appoint an engineer and surveyor. And I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Boyer Engineering Associates. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next on the list is the schedule of fees for that firm. And I have those right here. And that will be placed into the record. Number 18, we need to make a motion to approve a primary sewage enforcement officer. Do I have any suggestions?
H&B Site Services.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Here's a list of their fees and services. Number 19, we need to appoint a secondary sewage enforcement officer. I'd like to make a motion that we appoint J&B Environmental Services, LLC. Do I have a second for that
I'll
motion?
second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Attached is their schedule of fees. Number 20, the appointment of a planning commission consultant. I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Boyer Engineering Associates. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. And the fees are the same ones that's on the, as the engineering service fee is on the same term. Number 21 is the appointment for the planning commission secretary. Do I have a,
I'll appoint Jennifer Lossell-Bonser for that position.
do we have a
I'll
second?
second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. We need a motion to appoint a vacancy board chairperson.
I'll reappoint Kevin Hartman for that.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Number 23 is a fire marshal. I'd like to make a motion, we reappoint Troy Hatt. Do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 24 is the appointment of emergency management coordinator. Do we have a motion to,
I'll make a motion to reappoint Jared Ames.
do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. We need a motion to appoint a delinquent tax collector.
I'll make a motion to appoint the Berks County Tax Claim Bureau for that.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Number 26, we need a selection of the depository of township funds. I'd like to make a motion that the Pennsylvania Local Government Investment Trust, also known as Pliget, and M&T Bank be the depository of township funds. Do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Number 27 is determination of meeting times and dates. I'd like to make a motion that the meetings stay at 7 PM on the, and the change would be to the second Tuesday of each month.
I'll second
You
that.
have a second? All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. Also, on this line, I'd like to add that next Tuesday, the 13th, we'd like to have a business meeting to conduct the township business, as this is not happening tonight. Can I have a second for a January 13th meeting?
I'll second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. We need to determine the amount of the treasurer's bond. I'd like to make a recommendation that we maintain it at $750,000. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes carried. Every year this is on the list. I'm not sure, but we're going to go through it. We need to approve the delegates for the state supervisor convention and selection of the voting delegates. I will not be attending. Will you, Colin?
I will not be.
Sure. Okay, so we're not going to appoint a delegate because there's going to be nobody attending. So I guess we'll make a motion that we do this the right way. That, do I have a second?
Yeah, a second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Next, we're going to go in to discuss the establishment of hourly rates for part-time employees and salaries for full-time employees, and wages for working supervisors, and that will be determined by the Board of Auditors. Number 1 is the roadmaster full-time salary employee of $22.25 bi-weekly pay. This includes health insurance with no dependents and is fully provided by the township. I'd like to make a motion that we accept it as presented. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes carried. Next, we have part-time secretary treasurer. The schedule, it will be 30 hours per week at $23 an hour. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes carried. Number 3, we have a part-time CDL driver as needed at the discretion of the roadmaster at an hourly rate of $23 an hour. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ayes carried. Number 4 is a part-time equipment operator and/or general labor as needed at the discretion of the roadmaster at a rate of $22 an hour. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes carried. Next on the list is a part-time CDL snowplow driver as needed in the winter at a rate of $30 an hour. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye. Ayes carried. Number 6 on the list, as determined up under line 30, is part-time working supervisors as needed, if that comes up, and that rate will be determined by the Board of Auditors tomorrow. We came to the section now for public comment. No one has signed their name. Does anybody wish to make any statements at this point, or comments? Anything good, bad? Blank stares? Okay.
Jerry, I just have a
Yes.
question about when we have vacancies, whether it be on the Board of Supervisors, or with positions such as secretary, treasurer, the positions that were previously held by Craig. What is the procedure for appointing somebody there? And because I don't recall seeing anything posted where there were vacancies, we don't know anything about this person that was appointed to take over for Craig. I was just wondering if you could fill us in on some information there.
Sure. We had several candidates
Okay,
that applied.
okay,
There were some interviews, there was background checks, there was criminal checks done, there was complete vetting of these people.
okay,
And based on qualifications, it was determined of the names that you heard tonight selected. So it wasn't just an appointment, it wasn't a friend thing, no one knew the person, and that's how it came to be.
Where was it posted?
These are appointed positions, Brooke.
Where was it posted?
It was not posted. It was spread throughout the community by word of mouth. So all these positions are appointed. But we went a step further and did some background checks and did some checking up on the people that we selected.
Can they in the future post that prior to when a position opens, be it short-term or long-term? Can they post that on the website for people to
Well,
see applications?
This letter came to us on December 24th, okay? You follow me what I'm saying?
Sure.
All right,
And just in the future, moving
Yes.
forward, can we do that?
yes. Next any other further comments? Next on the list is the job descriptions. There was a job description created for the secretary treasurer, and that will be in the process to be implemented. And there was a job description created for the roadmaster, which there seems to be some concerns we will discuss in the executive session. Following that, there's a comment, there's going to be a change in culture going forward, and I've been mentioning that quite often, and I just wanted to define that a little bit. And I have the supervisor's role on the list first, but let's start with the secretary treasurer. Going forward, the secretary treasurer will be at the office here 30 hours a week. All permits, everything of any township business will flow through the secretary. If somebody needs a permit, you come to the secretary. If somebody wants a permit and goes to the engineer's going to refer back to the secretary to give the permit. At that point, the secretary will forward the permit to the appropriate firm. The requirements will be met. The fee will be collected now, and then the permit will be issued. The park, the rental will go through this township secretary. The pollen officer is still going to maintain cutting the grass and following up with the upkeep of the facilities for the next rental, but all the fees are going to run through the township secretary. When a developer comes in, wants some plans approved, they're going to be given to the secretary. The secretary is going to have them available for the planning commission members and the board of supervisors to review prior to being handed to them 5 minutes while during the meeting. Is supposed to rubber stamp them and go. So they're going to have the chance to be reviewed. These members of the supervisors and the planning commission members are welcome to come into the building at any time to review these plans and get these plans, which it's going to be a change. Like I said, the secretary's going to be here 30 hours a week to accommodate that. Next week, when we have our business meeting, those hours will be known and posted, and it's going to include some evening and afternoon hours for the public that works to go in and get this stuff that they need. Also, there's been a complaint form filed online, and if anybody has a complaint about anything, the form needs to be filled out, signed. The secretary will assess the form. Sometimes it's a simple phone call to resolve the matter. And if it's beyond that, it will come to the board here, and the board will make a decision on which way to go. The point of all this is no more, in the supervisor's same way, no more are we going to go to this side of the table to have everything done when we have hired staff to do it. That's going to be the new culture. We've been bleeding tremendous amount of money on this side of the table for a long time, and we're out. So if you call Ryan Westner to go get a permit, he's directed to come back to the secretary to get the permit. If you call Ryan Westner for a complaint about your neighbor, you got to go and fill out the form and either fill it out online and email it back, or come in the office, fill a complaint form out, and it will be handled that way. We are not going to have the public going to the paid professionals. We're paying $150 to $200 an hour to do everything, when this work can be done for a different rate. The supervisors next on the agenda is going to, which is all plays into this in professional roles. I just mentioned how it's going to work. The supervisors are here to make decisions on a larger scale. They're not here to make day-to-day decisions. The secretary needs to make her decision, the roadmaster needs to make his decisions, and when we need to pay professionals, we will go to them for all required information. We need them, we will use them, but they're not for the day-to-day items. You guys have anything to add to that? Did I miss anything? Any comments?
Are you going to be working supervisors
Working in which way?
on the road crew?
I personally don't have a desire to do that. Do you think we should?
I think you should experience what the road crew does.
Okay.
Do you have snowplow experience?
I can drive truck.
I asked, do you have snowplow experience?
I have a tractor and I had a pickup truck in the past. I plowed snow. I did not plow with a single axle dump truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Ms.
And
Hartman?
your name, sir?
Benjamin Bolts.
Okay.
Oh, you're Ben.
Okay. First time I met you, Ben.
I've heard a
Glad to
lot
meet
about
you.
you.
Okay.
Has any of the other supervisors had plowing experience?
I've never plowed snow. I shovel snow like a mad woman, though.
I'm a diesel mechanic, a truck mechanic, 35 years experience of that, supervisor, plowing snow with a 3500 chassis,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But this is a voluntary position here. Okay? This is not a paid position.
No, you get a little bit of money.
Well, stipend.
I think my rate, I figured up, I think it might be a little over $1 an hour this past month, okay? But your question is alluding to
and I
what?
have a
Well,
CDL
in the event that the roadmaster is not available, who is to take charge?
That's a fair question, and we're going to discuss that tonight, okay?
Okay.
Very fair question. Anybody else? Okay. Next on the list is, I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session to discuss some personnel matters. So I have a second.
A second.
All in favor, say aye. Just, you folks are all welcome to stay. We're going to go into executive session. I can't tell you how long that's going to be. And then we come back, the meeting will be adjourned.